The new season's underway and Stoke City are on fire. Top of the championship, 3 wins from 3, with the last one coming against Southampton after going down to 10 men. Mark Robins is doing wonders for the Potters, but I want to help him keep it going. So today I'm going to step in and do exactly that. And hopefully we can keep Stoke City playing brilliant football and one day help them compete for European glory. Alright then guys, this is the Potters team we've loaded into at the beginning of season number 1. It's fully updated with all the new transfers and honestly it's a lot better than I thought it'd be. With players like Sorba Thomas who's been fantastic, Bae Jun Ho, Million Manoev, Victor Johansson, who by the way is the only reason Stoke is still in the championship right now. One thing that's caught me off guard by the way, it's actually a really young side. I mean these are the oldest players in the entire team and to be fair there's not many at all. And that bodes incredibly well for us, especially with us having 13 million still to spend. I mean if we spend that correctly, we can definitely push for the playoffs with Stoke City. Here's the thing though, I've looked at the team, I've looked at all the players that we've got in its entirety, and I really want to change things up at Stoke City just to utilise all the talent we've got. So I'm going to go for the 3-4-3 flat with a short passing build-up style and a higher line than usual. Actually, I think I'm going to go for a 45 higher line. I don't know about the 55, but I know this is sounding wacky right now, just hear me out when I get to the explanation. As you can see though, when we are on the ball there's going to be options pretty much everywhere available to knock the ball around. And as for our attacking support, that's where our 2 box-to-box midfielders come in, being up and down the pitch. And right now guys, without making any signings whatsoever, I believe this is our strongest team by a mile. And I know guys, you are waiting for an explanation for the 3 at the back, so let me quickly explain my thought process. So right now, our strongest assets are our wingers, Sorba Thomas being one of them, 25-71 rated, Million Manoev 72 rated, 22 years old, Bae Jun Ho 20-71 rated, and new signing Lamine Cisse 21-67 rated. I feel like if we used a formation which only required 1 winger on each side of the pitch, it would be a total waste for them just to be sitting on the bench, so I want to utilise them as much as possible. And that's why right now Manoev is training to be a right winger, Bae Jun Ho is training to be a left winger, I have Semedo training to be a right midfielder, and Bocat training to be a left midfielder. Trust me guys, we're going all in on this formation. But whilst that's happening in the background, the question is now, what are we going to do with this 13 million? Well guys, I've got a good idea about that. We've already established our wingers are the strongest part of our team, and so is our striker and keeper to be fair, so that just leaves our defence in the 2 midfielders in the centre of the park. Because I feel like if we can strengthen this part of the team, it will do wonders for our chances of trying to hit the playoffs by the end of the season. With this though, I know how much Stoke City love a loan move, so I've made another one happen right now. For 2 years, Nico O'Reilly is joining us from Man City with a buy option of 1.5 million. Only 19, 67 rated, he's 6'4" as well, which is one of the reasons I bought him. The other reason is though, he can turn into such a good player, especially given time in the championship. I've also signed another player on a 12-month loan deal in Nasser Jigget from Wolves. He's a centre-back with a buy option of 3.8 million. But look at him guys, he's 21, 70 rated, he's fast, he's got good physicality already, he's 6'4" as well. I've got a strong feeling I'm going to be buying him at the end of this season. One player I'm definitely signing though is Luton Town centre-back Mark McGuinness, who cost us 2.4 million, who looks like a beast, 6'4", 23, 70 rated, fantastic physicality. I think we found our centre-back who's slotting straight into the middle of our back 3. Our final signing though is Jakub Pietrowski from that free agent set. I needed another centre midfielder and he looks perfect. He's only mid-20s, but he's 6'2", 26 years old, 69 rated. I think him alongside Nico O'Reilly are going to run the championship. And that, ladies and gents, leaves us 7 mil in our budget. But I don't want to spend any more just because at the end of this season, I might want to spend that money on the 2 loan players I've got brought into the club. For now though, we do have an update on those position changes. Bocat has completed his training. He's going to turn into a 70 rated left midfielder. Lovely. Semedo unfortunately stayed the same. Bae Jun Ho stayed the same. And so did Manoev. Well, that was anticlimactic. 1 out of 4. That's dreadful. But now that that's taken care of, this is how our team is looking going into our first proper season with them. I've got to be honest though, I like how it looks. Obviously, our midfield's taken a little bit of a hit, but by the end of the season, I'm going to guarantee that's one of the strongest parts of the team. As will our defence. I mean, McGuinness, Wilmot, Dizzy, Johansson. I feel like those 4 are going to have a really good season. Admittedly though, I've got big expectations for Manoev, 22, 72 rated. I think he's got a lot of potential in him. It's the same thing with Sorba Thomas too, who've been playing well in real life. Bajon Ho's showing great potential. I've got really high hopes for Robert Bosniak. I think he's a little hidden gem. Either way though, I've done everything I possibly can to improve Stoke City and get them ready for the season ahead, so it's time to sim to the end of the season to see how we get on. And you know what? I'll take this. We're 13th in the championship, only 13 points outside the playoffs. You know what? I thought I made a huge mistake with the 3 at the back formation, but I think it's got potential to be really good. I mean, let's be objective right now. If Hull City can make the playoffs when in real life last year they just scraped survival, then within the next couple of years we can definitely do it ourselves. As for the FA Cup, Villa knocked us out straight away, and Fulham knocked us out in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. Right now though, our focus is obviously the championship. But man, I am actually really impressed with that. How on earth have we finished so low? Look at the team. Joe Hansen's now up to 77 rated, Manoev 76 rated, Bajon Ho 76 rated, Sorba Thomas has gone up to 74. But more importantly, our lone players are vastly improved. Nasser Jige is 73 rated, gone up by 3, and Nico O'Reilly's improved by 5, going to 72 rated. Yeah, I think we're going to be signing both of them. Now though, I want to check out the stats, and honestly, they're nowhere near as good as I thought they would be. I mean, this might be a good reason why we didn't actually get the playoffs. 13 and 4 for Bosnia, 9 and 2 for Sam Gallagher, 8 and 2 for Manoev, 8 and 7 for Bajon Ho. It's not really that amazing, is it? However, the good news, we've got 8 million now somehow, so signing both of those loan players is going to be an absolute cakewalk. I mean, it'll cost 3.7 million to sign Jige on a permanent deal, and only 1.65 million to sign Nico O'Reilly. Yes guys, very good business in season number 1. The problem is, I don't actually know where we go to improve this team next year, because frankly next season for the championship, this has got to be one of the strongest teams already. Maybe we could do with a stronger midfielder than Piotrowski, maybe a better striker than Bosniak, and potentially a stronger centre back than Wilmot, but that one all depends on his development plan. I know all you Stokies love this guy at the minute, but for season 1 I think has been a massive W. The team has really progressed. We've proven that this formation actually works. Going into season 2 though, it's time to get serious in trying to push for the playoffs. And if you think we can do it guys, drop this video a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button if you're new. We're trying to hit 100k before the end of the year, and with your help we can definitely do it. Right then ladies and gents, season number 2 is here, and it is time to take the Potters, or try to that next level. I have to say though, I have to take everything back what I said last year about what I was going to do this year, because Wilmot's development plan is still looking really strong. So is Bosniak's. However, Piotrowski's reached his potential, so he's going to get replaced. But he's the only one getting replaced, because we've got 11 mil on the dot in our budget. So I say we throw all that money on a brand new centre midfielder, but I don't want just any centre mid. I want someone who's got a bit of Premier League experience, who's kind of a veteran at this point, and I know just who the player can be. As ladies and gents, Ross Barkley is a Potter, as we spent 6.2 million to acquire him for the next 3 years. And I think this is a great signing that makes sense all round. I mean, he's still a decent player, 31 years old granted, but he's 6'1", 77 overall with all the stats that can kill it in the championship. And the last time I checked, he's not really getting a look in at Villa, whereas at Stoke City, he'll get all the game time he wants. And just like that, our team is ready and set for our second year in the championship. But I've got a feeling this might be our last. I mean, providing of course there's significant improvement in certain areas of our team, there's no shot we don't at least make the playoffs this season. And I was bang on. We're in the playoffs alongside Forest, Ipswich and Southampton. Good grief, all former Premier League teams. It couldn't have been any tougher, could it? And look at that, I was bang on. Ipswich annihilate us in the semis. In fairness though, we've made the playoffs in our second year with a brand new style of play. I'm taking a W from this. As for the FA Cup, Bristol City knocked us out in round 4, and we actually made the quarters of the Carabao Cup. Okay, the 3-4-3 is actually cracked. The stats are vastly improved. Oh my goodness, look at how many goals and assists loads of our players got. I mean, I count 5 players with 10 goals or more individually. That's insane. And on paper, like, you can't fault them. They look absolutely fantastic, which does bring us to a little bit of an issue, because right now players like Bajon Ho, Million Manoev, Sorba Thomas, Nico O'Reilly, they'll be attracting attention from top teams and top divisions, and if they come sniffing around, it's going to be hard to get them out the door. Victor Johansson though, I don't have any worries about. He had every opportunity to leave this year, and he's actually stayed loyal to the Potters. But if we are able to keep majority of this team together next year and just add more quality to it, season 3 may just be our best year yet with Stoke. I must admit though, I'm very surprised as we go into Season 3 because Ross Barkley is the only player that any top team had any interest in. Manoweth was left alone, Bajon Ho was left alone, our striker was left alone. We now have 24 million to spend though, so honestly I'm not complaining because we can throw all that money into getting this team a brand new centre midfielder, and I think that's all it'll take to get us to that next level in the Premier League. And so for the midfielder role this year, I looked outside of England for that role, and I found Madi Kamara for 15.8 million from Stade Brestois 29. And looking at him, guys, he's exactly what we need in the middle of the park alongside Nico O'Reilly. Yes, guys, I'm feeling confident now. I mean, let's be real, ladies and gents. If this team can somehow not get promoted this year, then frankly, I don't know what more we got to do it. I've got to tell you guys, this looks promising. Our stats at the end of the season look amazing. And look at Bajon Ho, man, 86 overall at 23 years old. Yeah, there's no chance we keep him next year, is there? We've absolutely got to sell him no matter what. But man, I am praying that this team has done it and got out of the championship. I do not know what more we need to do if not. There it is though, 110 points on the board, 2 losses from 46. Stoke City have wiped the floor with the championship. And I'm not surprised, guys. I'd be mortified if we hadn't have done it this year because our team is unbelievable at this point. We're still terrible in the FA Cup though, and terrible in the Carabao Cup as well. But honestly, who cares? We're promoted. And for the most part, we can, I would say, realistically keep majority of our players. Bajon Ho, though, he definitely has to leave next year. He should be playing Champions League football. The thing is, though, the budget we'll get from our promotion alongside the transfer fee from Bajon Ho, I think we'll have no issues about surviving the Prem in Season 4. And so, speaking of, here we are, our 4th year with the Potters, and it is official, we are back in the Prem. And for once, I've got no worries about staying in the Prem either, because we've got 191 million to spend. And no, guys, not all of this came from the board. You can kind of guess what's happened. Cissé's left for 9.2 million and Bajon Ho's gone to Chelsea for 132.6 million. I didn't even put him up on the transfer list. Chelsea just wanted him. I did say though that this was going to happen. However, now though, guys, we've got just under 200 million to put across this entire team. But frankly, there's only 4 positions I want to focus on. We obviously need a better left winger to replace Bajon Ho, but we need a better left midfielder and a couple of better centre backs just to make sure our defence is ready for the Premier League quality that we're going to face. As far as the rest of the team goes, guys, I'm happy to leave it as it is. However, the issue is, whilst we are minted right now, not every player in the world will want to join a newly promoted team. We still got to be quite tactical with who we throw our money at. Which is why I threw 21.5 million at Union Berlin centre-back Leopold Querfeld, and Kike Salas joins us from Hamburg for 25.4 million. Salas, in my opinion, is exactly what we need, especially for the 3 at the back formation, and Querfeld is a couple of years younger than Salas and in my opinion even better. But the most important thing about both players, they are still growing as players. It was now time to focus on the left midfielder role, and I thought Somerville from West Ham for 30 mil would be a great fit for the Potters. He's mid-20s, absolutely rapid, got that Premier League experience that we're after, and he is a vast improvement on Lamine Cissé. And finally, for Bajon Ho's replacement, I signed Mika Götze from Fulham for a measly 39 million. And I believe he's a great addition. 22, 81 overall, rapid with great dribbling, he's pretty skillful as well. Granted, he's nowhere near on Bajon Ho's level, but he might just be given a couple of years. The thing is though, we still have 60 million to spend. But honestly, right now, realistically speaking, there's no chance we spend any more than we do right now. Because quite frankly, right now as it stands anyway, the team is absolutely fantastic. And overall, as you can see, we spent well over 100 million already. And that is about the benchmark for newly promoted teams, so we are going to leave it there. We have, however, done everything I wanted to do with the team anyway, so to be fair, I'm not fussed. I'm just quite excited to see how we do in the Premier League. And I was right to be, we're 10th in the Premier League at the end of this season, only 13 points outside of Europe. I'll be real, I did not expect a 10th place finish this early. I thought 13th was the highest we'd get, but you know what, I'll take this. But then comes the FA Cup where we only made it to round 5. But we won the Carabao Cup! Oh my god, we've got Europe already. This Stoke City team is beyond cracked. I mean, look at the state of them. I am actually gobsmacked. I can't believe we've got European football this early. And the stats are just fantastic. 18-11 for Somerville, 17-6 for Manoweth, 16-9 for Götze, 14-5 for Bosniak. And look at Götze, man, 85 overall, 22 years old, 4 overall growth this year. What did I tell you? At some point, he's going to be better than Bejo now. And the beauty of next season is, I know exactly where we can put our money, which is no doubt going to be higher than usual because we've qualified for Europe. I'm just gassed, man. The momentum we've got right now is ridiculous, and hopefully we can carry this over into Season 5. Now, unfortunately, we weren't given that much money to spend. However, thankfully, I looked into the transfer market, I saw who was available, and we were able to pick up 1 or 2 pretty big bargains. As we were able to sign Matteo Gabbia from a relegated Brentford side for only 28 million. And you can see why it's a bargain, can't you? 28, 84 overall. Granted, he's not the fastest centre-back in the world, but he can slot straight into the middle of our back three. As for our next signing, it's time to replace Sorba Thomas, which is where Malik Yalsoy comes in from Brighton for only 19.5 million. Yes, I butchered the name, but we move. Now, I think he'll be a great replacement. Only 22, 79 rated, clearly got so much room for development too. I know that Sorba Thomas has been fantastic from the get-go, but now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. As it stands though, going into the new campaign, our team looks fan-bloody-tastic. Seriously, top 6 is on the cards this year. I mean, our defence is fantastic, our midfield's good, our front three is brilliant, and on top of that, we've got Conference League football too, so on top of getting top 6 football, we want to stab at doing well in the Conference League. And guys, we're smashing it with the Potters. We're top 6 with them in our second year in the Prem. I can't get over this. Stoke City are just crazy. Despite that though, we are still terrible domestically. In the FA Cup, we only made it to round 3. And in the Carabao Cup, we got humbled by West Ham in round 4. In fairness though, we did win this last year, which is why now we've got Conference League football to play. And unfortunately, it's not the greatest of starts. We are in the playoffs, granted, but not the round of 16 yet. But we are now after smashing Hajduk Split 7-0. We batter LASK 7-3. We beat FCSB 3-0. We dismantle Servette FC. And we beat Panathinaikos to win the Europa Conference League. Europa League football is on the cards next year now. Man, I love Stoke City. In fairness though, when you look at the team, they should be nowhere near the Europa League. This is a Champions League side waiting to be one at this point. As for the stats, 30-9 for Somerville, 23-9 for Götze, 21-5 for Bosniak. And by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm not replacing him anytime soon, this is exactly why. I will say though, our new signing Malik didn't improve half as much as I thought he would. Maybe he's going to be the shortest replacement we ever have. Looking at the team though, he's really the only player we do need to improve. I mean, the rest of our signings may end up being squad depth and quality there. But hey, when we're getting closer and closer to the UCL, having won the Conference League, I mean, it's not exactly a bad thing to do, is it? I will say though, in the new season, we were given 119 million to spend. So for that right midfielder role, this year we pulled absolutely no punches. As from Frankfurt comes Giovanni Quende for 80 million on the dot. And you can see why I bought him. He's only 22, already this damn good. Yeah, it's safe to say we're serious now. And with him in the starting 11, I genuinely don't think we need to mess around with it anymore anytime soon. So that only leaves the bench. And in fairness, this is actually looking pretty solid itself. We could, however, do with a couple of sentiments, maybe a stronger keeper as well. Other than that though, we're good to go. And so for the second choice keeper, 10 million was spent on Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, a 32-year-old 81 rated keeper. As for the midfielder roles that we need, Renato Sanchez joins us for absolutely nothing, a 31-year-old 76 rated player. And finally, Sean Longstaff also joins us on a free as well. And there we go guys, our bench is looking significantly better now. I think we're ready for the season ahead, and hopefully it's just as good, if not better, than last season. And man, the players' goals and assist record this year are genuinely out of this world. 31-3 for our striker, 27-15 for Götze, 17-7 for Manoa, 10-12 for Somerville. Kamara got 5 goals and 12 assists from the centre mid role. This looks really promising. And on paper, it's hard to argue that this team's nothing short of world class. I just hope that we've got top 4 football, man, because we need UCL football right now. But bloody hell, we've only gone and won the Premier League instead. By 5 points as well. Arsenal, man. West Ham, what the hell are you doing there? But man, not only have we got Champions League football, we're the best team in England. That is amazing. We still can't win the FA Cup though, can we? Arsenal knocked us out in round 5. And Wolves knocked us out to the Carabao Cup in round 4. But at the very least with this competition, we've already won it. Just like I hope we've won the Europa League and we're off to a far better start than the Conference League, we're through to the round of 16. And that's where we beat FCSB once again, beat Newcastle in the quarters, beat RC Lens in the semis, and we beat Leipzig in the oh my god. So we've won the Premier League this year, and this has been our best year yet by a mile. I can't even lie, I am so happy and proud of this team, man. They are working wonders every single season. And it's right now at the point where the only thing we can actually really do is improve our depth. Unless, of course, I'm incredibly harsh. In which case, I would replace both Bosniak and Salas with better and stronger players. But honestly, it depends on how much money we get next year, because right now, I am more than content with the team we've got. So right then, it is the dawn of a brand new season, and I feel like this team could definitely try and make a challenge for the Champions League. I mean, after all, we've just won the Premier League and Europa all in the same season. But in order to do that, we do need to put our money to the bench, because there's no way in hell I'm doing anything with the starting team. And honestly, I'm not really too fussed on the positions. I just want to fill this bench with quality, so as and when something happens to the starting 11, we are well equipped. And so we begin by signing Gavin Bazunu for 15 million, who is now 82 rated and will be perfect for being a second choice keeper to Joe Hansen. Following him is Tosin Adarabayoyo from Chelsea, who at this point is 32, 80 overall, and will provide adequate European experience. A further 24 million was spent on Welsh centre-back Ethan Ampadu, who was 29 years old, 82 rated. James McAtee also joins us for 20 million to provide quality depth for that right and left winger role. And last but certainly not least, Valentin Castellanos joins us from Brighton for 25 million, who is now 31 years old and 83 rated striker. And that will definitely do. I mean, we've just spent over 110 million on these 5 players alone. However, as you can see from our bench, it is definitely money well spent. And there's officially nothing more we can do now. The starting 11 is fantastic. We've done the bench as well now. Let's just hope we've done enough to become the best team in the world. Well, we haven't done enough to be the best team in England. We're 6 points off that this year. Yeah, that's a bit humbling, isn't it? But then again, the 3 teams above us, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City. I mean, when you think about it, that isn't that bad, is it? We're still top 4. We, however, lost the Community Shield to Sheffield United. Yeah, that's bad. We also don't win the FA Cup, but we do win the Carabao Cup. So at the very least, it isn't all doom and gloom, especially in the Champions League as we top the league phase. And we go on to batter Milan in the round of 16, we dismantle Sporting in the quarters, and we beat Arsenal in the semis. We're playing Atletico in the final. And the best thing is, they aren't PSG. Oh, that's just bliss. And what's even better are these stats: 49 and 14 for Götze, 13 18 for Somerville, 19 and 3 for Bosniak. I mean, he's been the GOAT from the beginning, hasn't he? However, this is the team we will be facing in the final. And truth be told, guys, I think we'll wipe the floor with them. I'll be very surprised if they pose any sort of threat to us, as our team is this damn good going into... I mean, there's literally no team on planet Earth better than us right now. I know we didn't win the Premier League, but I don't really care. We won that last year. This season, though, we want the Champions League. We've already won the Europa Conference League, the Europa League. It's time to make it the trifecta and winning the big one. I will admit, I am not exactly excited about playing a 3 at the back formation. That's the one thing I forgot about. Either the formation's terrible or I'm terrible with it. There's no in between. But here we go. We do have a chance early on. Manuef. Oh, we couldn't get the ball to him. And they're playing it around very nicely too. Look at that. They're just toying with us at the minute. Oh, they found space in. Oh, my God, above that was close. Mika Götze in a lot of room down this left-hand side. Can he make anything of it? Can he put it to... Oh my God, what a goal that is. Mika Götze, take a bow, lad. Fair play. The replacement for Bejono coming in clutch. I mean, he had all the time in the world here on his left foot, which I believe is 5-star, and I wouldn't be surprised with that shot if it was. But I don't like this. Early on, Athletic... Well, they can do that all day long if they want to. I've got no problem with that. Somerville, though, is going to cut inside. See that run from Mika Götze? He's on the end of it once again. Okay, he needs to cut inside. He's done beautiful. Mika Götze, cut back. Okay, and again. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Mwah. Yeah, that is chef's kiss worthy. That was sensational. Mika Götze, you little beauty. That deserves a proper replay. I mean, it didn't show you the entire run, but, man, he tore the defence apart for fun there. 2-0 up, 25 minutes in. Kushti. Oh, here come Athletic. Oh, yeah, fair play. He skinned our centre-back so well there. I mean, look at this. They get the ball in behind. I think this is Gabby. Look at that. That's quick feet. Fair play. But that is not what we want. I mean, we need at least a 3-goal cushion to be safe, especially with a 3 at the back formation, because you've just seen how easy it is to split it apart. Here we go. I don't like this at all. I do not. Johansson, you've got to be doing better there. Come on, man. How on earth did we go 2-0 up inside of 25 minutes and then lose it 13 minutes later? That's insane, man. Screw Atletico. I don't actually mind Atletico, but they're annoying me at the minute. This is good, though. Quende. I'm liking this. Quende. Keep going. Quende. All the way, Quende. Quende. Well, can he go all the way? No way. Oh, straight down the throat of the keeper. Damn, that would have been an all-timer goal. We need a goal, though. Fast in the second half. We need to like start strong here. But man, OF, I see that running behind. Can he get there? Has he got the legs? I think he... Oh, he's got there. He has actually got there. Beautiful. Oh, you jammy git. And this is where they get us pinned back once again. Oh, gorgeous defending. Fair play. Mika Götze, though. I see that run. Okay, he's against Machado. I don't know how quick this guy is, but I know how quick our striker is. Has he beaten the offside trap? He has. And he's got himself a goal. Beautiful stuff. Oh my god, 50 minutes in, that's exactly what we needed. We're back in front. Gorgeous play from Mika Götze, who at this moment in time is the man of the match by a country mile. And that goal is just beautiful. I know I say that word a lot, but that really warrants it. No silly errors now, though. We need to keep our defence strong and intact. No mistakes. Okay, Gallagher. Oh, there's no one with Thuram. Oh my god. That, I genuinely wouldn't have been even asked about conceding that. That would have been gorgeous. That is a Champions League final worthy goal, isn't it? Let's be real right now. Right, we do have some good news. We've got a free kick with 12 minutes to go. The bad news is I am shite at free kicks, as proven. I give up. I actually give up. Yeah, come Athletic. Oh my god, Thuram's in. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I hate the 3 at the back formation. I genuinely despise it. Simming with it, no problem at all. Actually, really good success rate. Playing with it, it is ass. Absolutely ass. Nah, I swear to God, if we have to go to extra time because of that 3 at the back formation, I'm going to scream. I really do not like where this is going. I really do not like where this is. Oh, that's great defending. Okay, we do have a chance here. Mika Götze. You've got to do a better freaking ball than that, lad. Come on. Extra time it is. I can't believe how bad that through ball was. Like, you've just given it to the defender, you donkey. I brought him off for that. It's unacceptable in the Champions League final doing that. Castellanos is on now. Mika Götze, though, on the ball. Okay, he's done well there. Right, we're going to keep the ball. Matt O'Reilly. There's nobody up, really, is there, with this? I mean, come on, man. Give us an option. Atletico are piling on the pressure. We're doing well to get... We can't get the ball off him at the minute. This really isn't good. De Kuiper is on the ball. He's pushing forward. There we go. Okay, get a counter-attack on the go. Surely to God we can press him here. Okay, McAtee is against Hoffman. Cut inside. That's it. Lovely stuff. Mika Götze open. Take him up. Beautiful. Come on, Mika. Oh my god, that is the counter-attack of dreams. Mika Götze may have won us the Champions League. This is the most stressful game of my life. Oh my god, it's almost the end of FC 25. Why am I putting myself through this? Beautiful work though from McAtee. Gorgeous from Götze. Good analog dribbling. Oh, everything about that was perfect. We need to defend now. We couldn't have timed that any better either. Extra time, second half of it now. 15 minutes to go. Like, we just got to hold on for dear life. Look at this. Okay, we're doing all right. 8 minutes to go. I don't mind us having a little counter-attack. Okay, cut inside Castellanos. Good first touch. Poor from you. 5 minutes. Just hold on. 5 minutes. I don't like this at all. Good defending. Okay, I do like this. I do like this quite a lot. And that is the full-time whistle. Oh my god, we've done it. Bro. That was way harder than we needed to make it, man. I swear, this is why I very rarely do 3 at the back formations, but nevertheless, 4-3 it ends on the night. We are the best team in England by a mile, Carabao Cup winners, and now Champions League winners. I will say, though, we smashed it with Stoke City. I mean, we were the champions of the Championship, Premier League champions, 2-time Carabao Cup winners, Conference League, Europa League, and now Champions League winners. Yeah, I'd say that's a successful rebuild, lads. And the icing on the cake, Kamara lifts the Champions League, which means my job with the Potters is complete. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, leave it a like, smash that subscribe button if you're new around here, and if you'd like to watch another video right this second, YouTube recommends you click here and watch this.